My name is Ani Alma, and I have lived and worked in Campbell communities nearly 30 years, and specifically in this farm nearly 10 years now. And we are a community for special needs people, and our main focus here is to provide meaningful and healthy food and meaningful work. And we are in an awesome location. We have a farm, we have a garden, and all we produce from the farm we also eat, and we all love food. Our job is to feed the animals and make sure that we keep them healthy, at least we try. And the students' work in that is the same as mine. It's feeding, it's watering, it's medicating if needed, it's helping when the birth of an animal comes, and it's also there when we need to bury them in the compost pile because they're dead. And the students get exposed to a real life on the farm. And also the students really take a pride of their work. You know, they learn something and this is their task, and when it's about animals, everybody wants to help. So the animals are here for not only just producing food for us, but also sort of impute this soul quality of being kind and wanting to help. So animals do that. And you know, of course, the main thing is that not only that we are growing it here, the lamb and you know all that, but then in that building it gets cooked. Oh, we also, that's right, we're not only growing animals and feeding animals, we also feed in the fields with all kind of wonderful cocktails Andreas makes, but growing spelt, and then that's been processed into flour. So a lot of people who can't eat wheat can eat spelt because I don't know why, but they can. That's what it was. Very little gluten. So we do that. We grow also hay, most of the hay for our animals, and we get the straw, the leftover piece, so to speak, from the grain, and that beautiful golden straw, which our animals can sleep on it. We do oats. Everybody loves oatmeal.
I'm Anna Janisch. This is my second year at Beaver Farm. Last year it was my first year in the wood shop, and our main project was to make tables, which are now in Beaver Run being eaten off of in the new kindergarten. This year we focused on making children's toys in the beginning of the year. We also made a couple spoons, we made some toaster tongs that we actually use in our own house, and we made a lot of cutting boards that we also use. I think what's so important also is the fact that I have been able to meet so many people from all over the world, and that they come and share the space with us. You know, we eat at the same table, and we experience so much in 1 year. I love that every morning, you know, you come down, you know who's gonna be there, and but one of the main things is like also eating around the table with everyone. It's never empty. There's always people, also just in the house or just in the community.
You can open the gate.
My name is Andreas Schad. I came to Campbell Special School in 1991 from Scotland, a Camp Hill in Scotland. I came with my family to study the course in curative education which was offered. And that is a course on how to live and work with children with special needs. We have all sorts of different animals here. We have cows and sheep and pigs and chickens. The more we engage ourselves with the processes that are involved in the creation of the foods that we need to live, the more understanding can come about. And so the workshops that we offer, particularly in the garden and the farm, relate to this theme of where does our food come from, how is it created, and how do I fit into that picture? How do I become part of that process of the creation of the food for other students in my crew, for other people in my house, for other people in my community? And this aspect that there is a meaning to the activities that are going on is crucial to what it is that we try to teach the students, that we try together to understand that there is significance to life, to whatever aspect of life you would like to choose, but in this case specifically food. This whole aspect of tasks that have meaning as an educational tool is very profound, and a lot can change, a lot can happen when these very basic concepts can be slowly grasped over months, over maybe years, a long time.
So my name is Erin Byrne, and I'm a special ed teacher here at Beaver Farm, which is part of Camp Hill Special Schools. We also have many craft workshops where we take a raw product and it goes through a transformative process and becomes something beautiful and useful. We have a pottery, we have a fiber arts workshop, and we also have a wood workshop. So all of those take the raw material, the clay, the wool from our sheep, wood that we've harvested from our farm, and through the work of the students and co-workers, they create beautiful things. Our goal is to find what each of our students can do and how they can participate in the fullest way possible for them in our program, but also to prepare them for their next step, which will be moving into adulthood and having a place somewhere outside in the community. So it's very important that we work together with our students to see what their interests are. You know, are they more of a farmer? Would they prefer to work in the greenhouse and harvest lettuce for our lunches? Do they have an aptitude for cooking? We have a cooking crew that prepares our lunches 5 days a week. So we're always looking to find a good match between what's happening in the program and what the students' needs and abilities are.
I'm Norbert Schultes, and I'm a homemaker and house father at Beaver Farm and in the farmhouse. And the other part of my life here is that I'm taking care of the gardens. The centerpiece is the greenhouse and the gardens and fields around it, and then also the all the estate aspects of Beaver Farm. The idea of Beaver Farm is that we are trying to teach those young adults more about life in all its aspects the land can teach.
For snow and rain, for grass and grain, for all who toil on sea and soil, that we may eat our daily food, we give our love and thanks, dear God.
What the land provides, the students learn. And that is important, that the relationship between the land and that what we eat is connecting. It's in all these different aspects, whether it's in the fields with the crops we grow, with the greenhouse and the greens we grow and the different vegetables. It all relates immediately. And of course, this is all grown in a safe and organic manner, so it's healthy food. And it's as fresh can be. In the morning at 8 o'clock we come into the greenhouse, and at noon the food sits on the table.
So it's pretty much coming from right from the farm to the table. We're very lucky. We forget that sometimes because we're so busy of doing the daily duties and getting through the day. But I guess that's a good thing about growing your own stuff. You actually appreciate what it takes to do it, but you also can taste it.
If you don't